morning song. Can you sing it with me? Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. Good morning, Quinn. I am so glad you are here. Today, we are going to be learning about the letter W, which makes the W sound, as in whale. We are going to review this shape. Do you know what shape this is? This is a square. And we're going to be learning about dinosaurs. I love the dinosaur that you had with you last time. So let's see what day of the week it is. Are you ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Thursday. Thursday. Here it is. Thursday. The month is May. And the day of the week, this is the 6th day of May. Thursday, May the 6th. Wow. All right. Well, since we've been in a singing mood, let's sing our ABCs. Can you sing them with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? The other one goes like this. A, you're adorable. B, oh, you're beautiful. C, you're a cutie full of charms. D means you're darling, and E, so exciting, and F, you are a feather in my arms. G, you look good to me. H, oh, you're heavenly. I, you are the one I idolize. J, we're like Jack and Jill. K, you're so kissable. L is the love light in your eyes. How about M, N, O, P? I could go on all day. Q, R, S, T, alphabetically speaking, you're okay. U made my life complete. V, oh, you're very sweet. W, X, Y, Z, or Z. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. W is the letter we're learning. And to write a W, since you are really good at making a V, a W is one V next to the other. And they touch right in the middle. That's a W. They should call it a double V, but they don't. Now W makes the W sound, as in, you see my wolf? That's the wolf from the Three Little Pigs. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. Have you ever heard that story? This is another W. What is that? Water. Right. We drink lots and lots of water because that's healthy for you. And, I bet you know what this is. That's a school bus. But what are these? Wheels. That starts with a W. Wheels. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. The mamas on the bus say shh, 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 shh. The mamas on the bus say shh, 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 all through the town. All right, our first book is called the W book. W makes that W sound. So let's see if you can figure out the words in this book that make the W sound. My W book. Little W had a box. She said, I will fill my box. I will put my wild cat and my wand into my box. They start with W, that makes sense. Little W put on her hat. That's a witch's hat. And her cape. I will be a good witch, she said. And she found a bird called a woodpecker. And wiggly worms. I think woodpeckers probably like to eat worms, don't you? And she put them into her box. Then she found a weasel. He looks a little bit like a cat. He wiggled into the box. A wolf was after him. There's a wolf. Uh-oh. So little W waved her wand, abracadabra, and she said, wolf, be good. And guess where she put the wolf? Right inside the box. Little W found a well. That's called a wishing well. I wish I had something bigger for my things. She's running out of space in her box for all her W things. So, guess what she found? Little W found a wheelbarrow. Away she went down the road with all her things inside that wheelbarrow. You ever see your mom or dad use a wheelbarrow in your, maybe in your yard to help clean up the yard? I will wade into the water, she said. That means you pull your pants up or your dress, and you just put your feet in to see what the water temperature is. Wow, said a walrus. What? A wacky witch. There's a walrus in there. What? That is just silly. Little W said, you belong in my box, walrus. So little W put the walrus into her box. The walrus winked at the wolf. Do you know how to wink? You wink when you close one eye. Do you know how to do that? Sometimes it takes a little while, and if you can't do it now, I bet when you're older you can. Then little W went back to the water. A whale was in the water. She's finding a lot of W animals. You are so big, said little W. And then little W found a wagon. Do you have a wagon at your house? This was a big, big wagon. So away she went, right. Look, she put that whale into the wagon. What in the world? Away she went right into, a wall. What was behind the wall? Oh, have you ever seen this fruit? It's called a watermelon. Look at all those watermelons. That starts with a W. Let's have a watermelon party, said little W with her watermelons and her wheelbarrow and her wiggly worms and her whale and her walrus, her wildcat, her wolf, and the wishing well, and there's the water back there. And they did. They had a watermelon party. That's a good thing to do, especially as it starts getting hot. There's some more words that start with W. This is a woman, not a man, but a woman. This is a window. Oh, this is a spider's web. Do you see it? That's a wallet, excuse me. That's a watch, tells time. Oh, do you ever eat waffles in the morning? That's in the shape of a square. Sometimes windows are in the shapes of squares. There's a wasp, a windmill, a wigwam or a tent or a teepee, called a wigwam, a whistle. This is called a willow. It's a willow tree. It's really pretty. That's a woodchuck, and that's a wheel, like a wheel on a bicycle. Do you have a bicycle, Quinn? Or a tricycle? Or a scooter? This is a good time of the year to start playing with some of those items outside. Now next week, we're going to celebrate your mom. Since Mother's Day is in a few days, so all next week we're going to be learning about moms. But you know what? Did you know that dinosaurs had moms? Let's see if you remember our song from last week or last time. You ready? Oh, I wish I were a great big dinosaur. That is what I truly like to be. For if I were a great big dinosaur, everyone would be so scared of me. Rawr. Did you know that mama dinosaurs used to lay eggs, and that's where the babies came from? See, there's the baby dinosaur. He was little, and there's the mama dinosaur. You can only see her face. She's so big. They used to lay their eggs in these nests, some did, in these nests made of mud. See? And some of those eggs were as small as a quarter, which is pretty small. Some of the eggs were as big as a football. Wow. But you see, the mama would lay the eggs right inside that nest, and sometimes she put some leaves on top to keep the eggs warm so they could hatch. And then she would protect them. She made sure that other velociraptors and other dinosaurs, this is a Meosaurus, that they would not get to her eggs. I think they called that a troodon. I called it a velociraptor, but they look very similar. And then the eggs would crack and out would come the baby dinosaurs, and she would feed them some of the leaves, and they'd get bigger and bigger. There's some baby Tyrannosaurus T-Rexes. You see them? And they ate anything they could. Some ate the grass and the trees and the leaves. Others ate bugs. But what they didn't want is for their baby to be eaten by a T-Rex. Watch out. Some babies, like these Triceratops, they would live with their family, and their families would protect them, their mom and their dad and their brothers and their sisters. Like you have a mom and a dad, and you have Nathaniel and you have Tanner. And see, they put the babies in the middle, and the big brothers and sisters and the mommy and the daddy would be on the outside so they could protect the babies. They're telling that T-Rex, stay away. And then they all sleep together at night, almost like camping out under the moon. And then some of those babies grew up to be mama dinosaurs and laid their own eggs. So I brought an egg in. Aha! I wonder what's in my egg. Let's see. Oh, here's a dinosaur. He came from an egg. That's a Triceratops. I know that because tri means three. Like a tricycle has 3 wheels. Well, a Triceratops has 3 horns. See? You know what else came out of eggs that would hatch? Oh, look at this one, a Stegosaurus. Those bony plates on the backs of on his back, and he had that tail that he could use to protect himself. He'd hit you. Those are cool dinosaurs. Well, let's read our last story. It's called Danny and the Dinosaur Go to Camp. All right, it's a little smaller book, so I'm gonna come in closer, okay? So you can see Danny the Dinosaur. Danny went to camp for the summer. That's a fun place to go where you meet lots of friends, you play lots of games. He took along his friend, the dinosaur. Camp is fun. You will enjoy it, said Danny. Oh, thanks. I needed a vacation, said the dinosaur. Welcome, said the camp owner. You're the first dinosaur we've ever had here. Oh, I bet. Have you ever seen someone bring a dinosaur? Lana, the leader, said, let's start with a race. On your mark, get set, go. And the dinosaur took a step. Oh, you win, shouted Danny. All he had to do was make one step because he was so big. The children played football and the dinosaur ran with the ball. And nobody could stop him. Look, they're trying to tackle him, but he's so big. Touchdown, shouted Danny. That is silly. Lana took everybody to the lake. Here is where we will row our boats. The children rowed little boats and Danny rowed the dinosaur. It was time for lunch. Please pass the ketchup, said Danny. And of course, just as soon as I finished the bottle, said the dinosaur. You think dinosaurs eat ketchup? After lunch, everybody wrote letters home. Please send me my own ketchup, Danny wrote. Send me a pizza, wrote the dinosaur. That's silly. Now let's go on a hike, said Lana. And everybody followed her. A hike is when you go for a walk outside. You see all the pretty, in this case, pretty mountains and pretty trees. Yep. Then Danny got tired and climbed on the dinosaur. Wait for us. We're tired too, shouted the children. Hold tight, said the dinosaur, and the dinosaur even carried Lana. It came in handy. Well, it got dark, and everybody sat around a campfire. Lana gave out toasted marshmallows. Here, have all you want, she said. Do you guys ever toast marshmallows over a fire? That's a fun thing to do, especially in the summertime. Thanks, but I don't have room for more, said Danny. I have room, said the dinosaur. I bet he's always hungry, don't you? Well, it was time for bed. I can't wait to get under the covers, said Danny. Me too, said the dinosaur. And see, this was inside their little room. But the dinosaur's bunk was too small for him, so he took a pillow and he went outside. What do you think that dinosaur's going to do? Wake me up for breakfast, said the dinosaur, and he fell asleep on the ground. Good night, said Danny. That is silly. Oh, it's been so much fun learning about dinosaurs and the square shape and the letters W and V with you. So let's sing our goodbye song. Are you ready? Goodbye, Quinn. Goodbye, Quinn. Goodbye, Quinn. I am so glad you came. See you next time.